not sitting on the couch while you're watching this. You're not sitting on the couch while you're watching this. You're not sitting on the couch while you're watching this. You're not sitting on the couch while you're watching this. You're not sitting on the couch while you're watching this. You're not sitting on the couch while you're watching this. You're not sitting on the couch while you're watching this. No excuses, right?
Today, our featured celebrity guest is fitness trainer Joey Thurman. Joey, please tell us, what exercise do you suggest for those who suffer from depression and anxiety?
Sure. Any exercise is great, really, because exercise can increase your levels of serotonin or epinephrine, so all those feel-good hormones. And it's actually been proven that exercise is equivalent to antidepressant medication. Yeah. So if you have mild anxiety or depression, I suffer from depression myself. If I don't work out, I don't feel good. So any exercise, taking a walk, run, lifting weights, doing yoga, just moving, joining a team, any exercise is really going to be good for your mental mindset. Now, depending on if you have different goals, you want to add muscle tissue or lose weight, we can vary there, but just getting your body moving, even without any weights, is going to be great. So we can do some of those if you want.
Let's assume I'm driving in the car, and can I still do some exercise to feel good?
Well, I'd prefer people don't work out while driving in a car, but what you can, don't do that. What you can do is actually brace through your trunk and through your core. So if you're driving, you want to tighten up. Like if I was going to punch you in the stomach, you're going to tighten up and brace. So if you're upright and bring your shoulder blades back as you're driving, that'll help your posture, that'll help you feel much better instead of slouching over. As you're driving, think about squeezing your butt when you're driving there, and then that you'll be okay with. But you don't want to be lifting weights or anything when you're driving or try to move it around. So brace the core and brace the trunk and squeeze your glutes. That will help with that muscular radiation. So you're getting that contraction in that muscle tissue. So that will actually help your posture, take away some pain out of your lower back. Because a lot of people, they slunch forward, especially when they're driving. So strong core, strong trunk, strong glutes, strong booty. You have a strong back and a strong mind.
So it's so neat. Imagine while you're driving, you just can do almost complete workout by squeezing your
squeeze your butt, squeeze everything you can.
What is the best time for productive workout? The best time of the day?
Well, I say the best time of the day is the time that you're actually going to work out. If you're not a morning person and you say you want to get up in the morning and get a workout in, if you're not going to do it, that's not the best time for you. The best time is when you're actually going to get it done. So for me, I prefer working out in the morning. I'm in the gym, I get it done in the morning. At night, I want to go home, I want to relax, I want to be with my family. So for me, it's the morning. Some people, it's in the middle of the day. Some people, it's at night. So whenever you're going to get it done is the best time for you. There's small differences in maybe your testosterone levels. If you're a guy, I mean, females have testosterone too. And a little bit earlier in the morning, it spikes a little bit. But really, it doesn't matter too much as long as you get it in. Sometimes maybe you work out in the morning, sometimes at night. It doesn't matter.
What is the right age to have a personal trainer?
Any age. Everybody needs a personal trainer. I wouldn't do a lot of weight training from a little kid, but everybody needs help in some form. Even me, I'll use a trainer when I need one, even though I'm a fitness expert myself. So if a little kid, we all think about, okay, we just get up and run, but have you ever been taught how to run correctly? So there's all these things that eventually, as we're young, if we're not taught how to do something correctly, as we get older, we develop these same movement patterns that could be bad, that could be good. So getting a running coach when you're a kid, a soccer coach, anything like that, that is a form of a personal trainer. So somebody that helps you and helps your form and helps you understand why you're doing something will really help you out later in life. And then if you're older individual, 60s, 70s, 80s, get a personal trainer then, because that's very important. If you fall down, you break a hip, then you have surgery, and falling down and injury and breaking the hip is one of the leading causes of some people going into nursing homes. So if you strengthen your tissues, it would help strengthen your bones by doing some squats and lunges and push-ups and things like that, going to the gym, and a trainer can help you out with making sure the form is great and you're not doing something that's not good for your body.
So they actually can prevent that major fracture?
Absolutely. Strong bones is directly equivalent to adding load to the body. If you're doing weight training, that's why I don't like people only doing cardio, because eventually our bones need to get much stronger. So we need to place our body under stress by way of lifting weights.
So little kid, as little as 3-year-old, can have a trainer, personal trainer?
Absolutely.
So neat. I didn't know about that. What supplements do you recommend to your trainees during the workout?
During the workout, water.
Before or
Yeah.
after?
So it varies. As I say, most individuals just take a multivitamin. If you don't get your full recommendation of vitamins and nutrients in a day by way of your diet. So if you're eating colorful, there's a lot of greens and fruits on your plate, and if actually eating animal protein is your thing, great, you're probably covering a lot of bases. But people popping pills to pop pills and take supplements, I don't like saying these are the supplements you should take. In general, take a multivitamin, maybe some vitamin C, or some fish oil, or if you're a vegan, you can take an omega supplement that's generally from a flaxseed or something like that. Multivitamin, that's really all you're gonna need, and then maybe you wanna take some probiotics, but you can actually get your vitamins tested, your vitamin deficiencies tested, because a lot of people are just taking things to take things. So I don't want them having expensive pee, essentially. So you're popping all these pills, and is that really good for your body? So if you go and you get blood work that says you're vitamin D deficient or B deficient, sure, then you wanna supplement with that. But try to eat a wide array of food, and that'll cover your bases. Take a multivitamin and you'll probably be okay, especially in Chicago. We don't get sun 12 months out of the year, unfortunately, so getting outside and even without SPF on for 10-15 minutes a day is great. I mean, if it's winter and it's cold, get outside or open your window and expose your skin to some sunlight, then that'll naturally get that vitamin D. And if you need to take supplementation, absolutely, you can go ahead and do that.
What is the funniest thing happened to you while you was working out with your trainees at the gym?
Some body functions that happen. Often I have a lot of people throw up, and they'll throw up. Most of the time they make it to the bathroom, sometimes a trash can, but there have been a few times where they threw up during the session. All over the place, and that's not something that I'm trying to get them to do. But sometimes when you start a new workout or you're pushing yourself harder than you're used to, sometimes your body just releases things, and on the other end, sometimes there's a lot of gas coming out, especially when they're doing heavy leg work. So I try to stay as professional as possible, but sometimes I'm on the ground laughing with them. But hopefully I make it a comfortable environment, so if they happen to fart or something, it's not that big of a deal.
When they actually should eat?
It used to be thought that you need to eat right away after your workout, because your body's going to go into a state where it's starting to eating up muscle tissue and your metabolism is going to slow down. That's been debunked. It doesn't really matter. Unless you're a professional athlete or maybe you're a bodybuilder, the timing may be a little bit more precise. But if you eat a couple hours before your workout and you had some carbohydrates or some fruit and some protein in there, that meal is still helping you after the workout. So you don't need to chug one of these $15 protein shakes from some smoothie bar. You can save your money, go home. If you're eating within an hour or two, great. Now, if you're doing fasting and maybe you're not, and you work out in the morning, then maybe you want to get your meal a little bit closer to finishing that workout. But don't think that since you burned 500 calories during your workout, you need to have a 500-calorie smoothie. It doesn't make sense. Context is king. If you're a professional athlete and you're working out for several hours a day and you need to make sure that you reach certain macronutrient goals and calorie goals, then yeah, they're probably going to have a shake or something right after the workout because their body needs to work on repairing right away. But other than that, it doesn't really matter. Within a few hours before or after your workout, you'll be fine. Those
people who have experienced very sore muscles after their workout.
Well, I mean, that's normal. Normal? Yeah. Soreness is often correlated with working out and lifting weights. We need to create stress to our body. So creating stress creates these microfiber tears in your muscle tissue. So in turn, they can heal and add extra layers of muscle tissue on there. So being sore is normal, but one of the worst things you can do is take ibuprofen or something to block that pain, because that actually limits your body repairing itself. Your body is just essentially shutting off those pain receptors by taking that ibuprofen. Now, if you've got some sort of like back pain or something that is not from the workout, obviously you want to consult with your doctor on that, but you're going to get sore. most likely. Now that doesn't mean if you're
how long?
if you're not sore, it's not a good workout. People think that they need to be sore. That's not directly correlated with a good workout, but you'll probably feel it. Sometimes if it's a brand new workout, you might be extra sore. It might be hard to walk, it might be hard to lift your arms. But 2-3 days afterwards, called delayed onset muscle soreness, your body will probably be sore. Things that you can do is hydrate yourself, proper nutrition. Sleep is number one. Sleep is more important than actually working out. Make sure you sleep 7 to 9 hours a night. You're going to get proper nutrition. Stretching is great. Foam rolling, massage, taking an Epsom salt bath. All these things can help with that soreness and help your body recover.
Having a bad day, what do you do to make yourself feel better?
I work out. Working out for me is more mental now and less aesthetic. So if I skip a day working out, if I'm really tired and I feel like my body just needs to rest, then I'll give it that rest. But for me, getting a 20-minute workout or just going for a light run, it really helps me mentally because I suffer from depression myself. So I feel like I have to work out to help myself and my mind feel better. But other than that, maybe do some breathing techniques, do some diaphragmatic breathing where you just take a deep inhalation, then expand that diaphragm, and then deep exhalation. That really calm you down. Try to take a nap or just lay down and try to just think about the good things in your life. And people focus often on what's bad and what's stressful to them. And I understand that you're going to think about that, but try to focus on the good and everything that's good that you have going around you, and that subtle mind shift hopefully will change to positivity.
What do you suggest to those who suffer from anger issues?
Well, anger can be the same thing. Depression, anger, diabetes, anything like that. Exercise is amazing for you. So if you're angry and you want to take out that frustration on something, go to a boxing class. Hit something, release that energy. You obviously don't want to release it at your don't do that at your family and friends. So yeah, go to a boxing class, go for a run, do some jumping jacks, something, release that anger. Or go to a meditation class and really try to understand how you can slow yourself down. Maybe take yoga. There's a bunch of different things that you can do, but exercise is king. And obviously you want to stay away from things that maybe cause you stimulants to be angry. So if drinking all of a sudden makes you angry, or if eating sugar, you find that you're just erratic afterwards. You don't want to do that. So take an assessment of your day and of your life, and what are these triggers that are making me angry, and what can I do to kind of back off on them. The easiest thing is you can get out and go for a run. So I don't need to show you that you can go for a run. But some things, simple body weight exercises, you can do anywhere. You could even get up in a plane and do these if you wanted to. Hey, exercise in the plane is better than exercising while you're driving. One of the best things is a squat or a lunge. So we'll go through a couple of these here. So a squat, I want your feet about hip width or shoulder width apart. You can turn them out a little bit. Now the hands can be out in front of you, or they can be behind your head, whatever you're comfortable with. You're gonna imagine that you're gonna sit back in a chair. We're gonna unhinge the hips. So unhinge the knees there, so that automatically puts you into a better position. You'll tighten up your abs, slowly come back here. Yep, lower, pause, there we go, then come up. Good, right back down. Slow, controlled here, there we go. Then up, control down, slow. I want you to hold that, just hold that right there. Hold that right there. No, hold that, I didn't tell you to get up. Hold that there, butt back, hold that. Keep those legs strong. See right there, this is an isometric contraction. Contract your abs nice and tight. Shoulder blades back, keep that butt back. There we go.
So easy, and it's hardest part when you just wait over there.
Absolutely, so doing that hold will create that stress to the muscle tissue right there, okay?
In motion, it's like, oh yes, up and down, and then stay there, freeze. Like, oh, I cannot freeze.
Those holding motions are great. So if you had a band or something and we put it around your legs, so I want you to actually push your knees out. Now push against my hands, push outward. Don't move. Squat down, lower, push. Squat down, push your knees out against my hands, push. Out, not in, outward, out. Now push against my resistance. Push, push. Squat down, come on. Butt down lower, push back. Now push. Good, stand up. Now do you feel that in a different area? So when you're pushing against that resistance, if you take a band, we have somebody push against, that actually get your glutes going more. So there's all sorts of different things that you can do. Lunges, we come back, pause here, all the weights to that front leg, and then come up. control back, bend through that knee, pause. Yep, all the weight's on this leg. You should not be feeling this leg. Come up, right back. Keep going. Let's go. Come on.
I hope you're not going to do it.
Back up, down. Now you can hold that there. Keep it there. Now the way through the heel. Keep it there. 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 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Come up. Okay, still alive? Squats, holding, lunges, those are great for your lower body. Push-ups are amazing for your upper body, so we can do that. Yeah, well, and then let me see you. Well, let me see you do a push-up then. Let's see your favorite. You ready? Okay. Let's see if she's doing it right.
Like a Navy. Oh, I do it.
Okay, not bad. Now I want you to bring your butt up. There, walk your feet forward, but keep your hands there. Keep your butt up. Hang on, don't go yet. Don't go yet. Listen. Okay, walk your feet forward. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Now bring your hand wider, your hands wider. Now come down. Shoulder blades back as you come down. There it is. Lower, come on, push up. Okay, now we're gonna drop you down to your knees.
Should I touch forward?
So that's right, that's right. A lot of people have when they do push-ups, they're way too high. So that push-up is actually going to put too much stress right here, okay? So you bring they want to come back, right? So your elbows push back and you bring your shoulder blades back as you come down. So you want to be here. Shoulder blades come back, down, pause, drive up. You can go on your knees because that's not doing much for you. Go down to your knees. Now, same thing. Shoulder blades back, down here, low, 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 low. Drive up. Good, keep going. Let's go, down, control. Elbows, yeah, behind the shoulders. Let's do more. So your hands are too far in front of you. See that? Your shoulders are forward, come forward. Hang on. There, now push up. Better, go back down. Drive up. Good, down. We can go lower than that. Come on, let's go. Deep, 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 deep. Good. 3 more. 2 more. We get lower. 1 more. Good, there you go. All right, let's go one more thing.
Now you don't ask questions why you should have a personal trainer because on your own you don't know how to do the proper workout. And he's the best.
We're gonna do one more thing. So it's gonna be a plank. This is great for your overall trunk and your core. So you go on your forearms. A lot of people do this wrong too. I want your shoulder beneath your elbow. Here, open up your hands and just hold this. I want you to squeeze through your abs like you're taking a punch in your stomach and just hold that there. Keep that there. Yep, squeeze your stomach. Hold it there. Keep it there. There it is. Come up a little bit. I want you to squeeze your stomach, squeeze your butt, squeeze your shoulders. Everything is tight. Keep it strong. That's it. How long you got? 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Keep it there. Keep it there. Abs tight. Let's go. Hang on. Hang on. I'll give you a countdown from 10. 10 more seconds. 10, 9. Nope, I'm counting. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yep, 3. They're trainer seconds. 2, 1, and down. Nice job. Not so bad, right?
Oh, yes.
Squats, lunges, push-ups, plank. There you go. You just did a full body workout without any weights. So no excuses, right?
Oh, yes. I know you're very successful online workout. Can you please explain audience what is the difference and what are the benefits to do online digital workout?
Sure. Well, one, I'm not cheap, so in person I'm very expensive. If people want to sign up online, I have exercise videos where I'm showing them exactly how to do a push-up, plank, just what I did with you, and it's me describing it. So you can actually get the cueing by viewing that. And it's $29 a month, and they sign up and they get access to all those exercises, but also pre-created programs. So if you want to lose weight, if you want to add muscle, whatever it is, there's options for you there, and you can pick what program you want to do. 4, 6, 8 weeks, depends on the program, and you can click go, what day you want to start, and you can download it to your phone. So you can take that to your phone and you can log everything on there with the app once you actually sign up. It's joeythurman.com.
What's so neat? Imagine you don't have to go physically drive, stay in rush hour for hours. You just press the button and everything is there.
There you go.
Only your motivation, you need to get motivated to do that. We have wide audience and our seniors like to watch our YouTube videos, and here is very special advice from Joey. What exercise would you recommend for seniors?
If you're not sitting on the couch while you're watching this, if you're sitting on the couch, just sit down on the couch, stand up from the couch. Sit down on the couch, stand up from the couch. Do 20, 30 of those. You can go on the back of the couch. You can do those push-ups. So it's going to be easier. If you're on a wall here, we can do a push-up as you come back. So this is called a wall push-up. So it's much easier than doing it on the ground. So we've got less force of gravity coming down. So here, shoulder blades back, push through, and eventually you can work your way down to your knees and then off of your knees. Squats, lunges, push-ups. Now racket sports, those are great. Playing tennis, that's change of direction, so then they're actually activating their muscle tissues that way. You can just knock out some jumping jacks, anything to get your heart rate up. Walking in nature is huge. That actually helps stimulate the mind and bring down those incidents of depression as well. And it's kind of just like you're taking that in and you're able to check out and just take in the nature.
Seniors can avoid and prevent many diseases just by doing a simple workout, but every day.
Absolutely, every day. And here's the thing, people think about working out as you need to work out for an hour. You don't have to work out for an hour. You can work out in chunks during the day. So especially if you're retired, you have no excuse whatsoever.
Right.
So after you eat, take a 10-minute brisk walk. Then when you have lunch, another walk. And when you have dinner, another walk, or go for a swim. You don't have to do it all in 1 hour. People think that I don't have enough time to work out because it's an hour out of your day. Take 10 minutes, take 20 minutes. Walk up and down a flight of steps for 5 minutes. That's a great workout. That gets your hamstrings going, your quads going, your glutes going, your posterior chain. So quit with the excuses. You don't have to go to a gym. It's great if you can, but get off of your butt, especially if you're retired, and move because you don't want to fall and break a hip.
How do you get motivated to do that every day?
Are you working out for someone else? Are you working out for yourself? Or do you want to get healthy for someone else? So for me, my motivation, as I said, is for my family and for my loved ones. So I want to be healthy for them. Before it used to be like to get on covers of magazines and get clientele and look good. And that's great, but own that motivation and think, what are your roadblocks? If you say you can get to the gym 7 days a week, are you really going to get to the gym 7 days a week? Do you actually have time for that? So set a goal that's attainable. Maybe it's 3 days a week. So 3 days a week going to the gym and 3 days a week taking a 10-minute walk first thing in the morning. Get up, brush your teeth, do what you need to do, and take a 10-minute walk. Start that way. Everybody has an excuse, but you need to be aware of what those limitations are for yourself, and then you can get past them.
What is happiness to you?
Happiness to me, I think, pre-having a child was me being happy and my wife being happy and just kind of us, going out and having fun. But really happiness to me is the people around me being proud of me and me taking care of them and seeing them thrive and, feel love from me and from everyone else around them. So just that joy and that pride of my family saying, Joey's my dad, he's my husband, he's my brother, he's my son. That truly is happiness to me. Everybody else around me being happy, that truly makes me happy.
If you could give a one-sentence advice on how to live a healthy and happy life, what it would be?
Take care of your mind first. If your mind isn't right, everything else doesn't matter. That's it. Happiness is sometimes perception, right? So people see you being happy, whether it's most of the days now it's online. I think you portray this happy life and being all these places and doing all these things and being around all these people, and if that's making you happy and you're happy, great. But perception of that reality sometimes is not their actual reality. So I train a lot of people who are extremely successful and they seem like they're happy, and they have bad days too. They have bad days, they have bad weeks, they have bad months, they have bad years, and I do as well. So being aware of that and trying to focus on yourself and your loved ones instead of everybody else is going to really help that mindset. So realize that it's great to be online, it's great to look at all that sort of stuff, but what is around you, what's tangible, what can you feel, and who can you give a hug to today?
To have a right values, right?
Absolutely.
To give a hug to your wife, not to your phone. Have a dessert, your surprise exercise. Surprise exercise.
Surprise exercise?
Yeah.
So everyday exercise for everybody. So the things that I showed, squats, lunges, push-ups, planks, those are great. You can do those every single day. But there are things that can just get you more mobile. So if you're standing in one place and you can just do some kicks. These are some Frankenstein kicks, right? So you can do that. If that requires too much balance, you can do some leg swings here.
So you have exercise for balance.
For balance,
yeah.
There you go. Anything on one foot. Whoa!
Oh.
Yeah, balance is great. All right. So if you go on one leg, I mean, you can just start doing this. March and pause. That might be hard for some people, but then once you get better, then you can go off of one leg. We can reach forward a little bit here, and then come up on that same leg. Yes, and try to take your shoes.
Like ostrich for day.
Yes. Try to take your shoes and socks off, especially even walking around on hardwood floor. That helps the proprioception, so the feeling of the ground. So you actually know when you're about to step, the muscles in your body are contracting before they actually hit the ground. So take your shoes and socks off when you can, especially for seniors and walking around on that wood floor, that concrete floor. That will help your balance, because if we have shoes on and socks on, we actually limit the feeling of the ground. So by being able to feel that ground, just like the palm of your hand, if I'm touching this wood here, I can feel that. But if I touch it with my foot, I can't feel it as much. So that right there will help with your balance just by walking without shoes and socks on.
What about walking on the cold, so barefooted without socks? Is it okay or not?
Yeah, it can be okay. I mean, it depends on, obviously the temperature, but yes. But walking in the cold, working out in the cold is really good for your brown adipose fat tissue. So you build that up, which burns the white adipose fat tissue, which is the fat that we don't want. Brown adipose fat tissue is similar to muscle tissue, which it burns white fat as energy. So going in the cold and walking around, and I mean, make sure your doctor's okay with this, or taking cold showers or doing cryotherapy. All these things are actually very good for your system and very good for your immune system and your body to help recover, help increase that metabolic rate, help burn some fat. So these are very good things for you. Okay, so we're gonna go into like a push-up position, and I like to call these peeing on the fire hydrants. You ever see the dog walk by and then they're peeing on the fire hydrant? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on our hands. Now our shoulders are right above the hands. I want you to take one knee and bring it towards the outside of the elbow. So we're dropping the shoulder into it outside of the elbow. Here, but foot does not touch the ground. See my foot? Don't touch the ground. See, outside here.
Oh, my leg.
So your right knee needs to be over here. Let me move you.
It's not a brain.
Here, there.
Oh, like this.
Then back.
In the air.
Switch sides, in the air. There we go.
Like this.
So
okay.
We're peeing on the fire hydrant. Outside, outside with me. Come on, let's go. Get up. Outside, outside.
No.
You're overthinking it. Get up on your toes, both feet.
Okay, yeah.
There you go. Watch me. Up.
Up.
Outside.
Left.
Feet down.
Outside.
Outside. Feet down. Outside.
Right, like a brain. Left
Feet
down.
down.
No, I don't get it.
There you go. Keep going. Come on. Let's go. That's it.
Okay, little bit.
Keep moving. Let's go 3 more each side. You have a number. As far up as you can. Good. 3, 2. Good. Butt up a little bit.
Happy that I'm not a dude.
Good. 1 more each side.
Oh.
There it is. Down. Now where'd you feel that at?
Oh, I feel like a dude.
Everywhere. Shoulders working, abs working, obliques working, everything's stabilizing. So that's a really good exercise. You can do that every day. 10, 15 each side, multiple times a day.
Oh, thank you so much, Joey.
Thank you.
It was great workout. I'm done for today. How can you find Joey?
Social media is at Joey Thurman Fit, JoeyThurman.com. I'll have the Fad or Future podcast, fadorfuture.com, or anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can find me. You can also send me an email at joey@joeythurman.com. I do private coaching as well. So I have my online platform where you sign up for $29 a month. If you want to work with me and I design a program specifically for you, it's not $29 a month, but you can contact me, joey@joeythurman.com, and I will develop a plan for you, diet, nutrition, mindset, whatever you need.